finding that position in the chair and letting yourself just arrive. So, this is all about listening to what we need, honoring what we need, and letting ourselves sink into this moment. Sinking into the chair. What does it feel like to allow yourself to sink into the chair? To let the shoulders drop. If it's comfortable, you might choose to take a few deep breaths in your own time, in through the nose and out through the mouth. And you might gently close the eyes if they're not already closed, letting the breathing return to its natural rhythm, starting to feel the points of contact between the body and the chair and the floor. Noticing the hands and the arms and where they're resting. And bringing awareness to any sounds, starting with sounds in the room, and just letting any sounds come to you, not looking for them or straining to hear, but just noticing what comes to you. And if there are no sounds, noticing what that sounds like. Noticing sounds that are further away. So by noticing these sounds, we are building up a picture of the present moment. And bringing attention a little bit more towards the body, a gentle scan down from head to toe, noticing any areas that feel particularly comfortable or uncomfortable. And we're just noticing the experience, we're just building up a picture of how the body feels. Noticing if there's a particular mood that might be around at the moment. And then gently shifting focus to the rise and the fall of the breath, wherever it feels most comfortable to settle on the breath in this moment. And as you become increasingly comfortable following the natural rhythm of the breath, I'm going to invite you to imagine a steady flow from just above the head. That flow of liquid sunlight, which is bright and warm and smooth. And that liquid sunlight is going to flow down through the top of the head and into the body. And it's going to travel all the way down. And it's going to fill up the body as though it were a container. And as it goes, it's going to melt away any tension or discomfort. And all you need to do is sit and watch or feel as it gently fills the body. So it slides down the body towards the feet. And you're just going to acknowledge as it fills up the toes one at a time. And it fills up the feet, warmly and gently. It fills the heels and the ankles. And it makes its way up gently towards the knees. And it is melting away any tension. So you could focus on the spaciousness and brightness and warmth as it continues to fill the thighs, melting any tension as it fills the buttocks and the hips and the pelvis. So continuing with that idea, the steady flow coming into the body and just melting away any tension. And it continues up through the trunk of the body, filling up the stomach, and the lower back. Melting away any tension as it fills up towards the diaphragm. It continues to flow up through the chest and the upper back area. All the way to the top of the shoulders. And then that liquid sunlight continues to flow down both of the arms, making its way towards the elbows and the hands. And it starts to fill up one finger at a time. It fills the hands and the wrists, melting any tension as it starts to fill the forearms, filling up towards the elbows, the tops of the arms, and the shoulders. Melting away any tension as it continues to travel up through the neck and the throat. Melting any tension in the jaw, in the cheeks, in the tongue, in the eyes, in the eyebrows, the forehead, all the muscles in and around the face, until it gets to the very top of the head. And even though the entire body is now full of that spacious, clear, warm feeling, it continues to flow downwards. And you can just let go of any focus for a moment and allow the mind to rest in that space. And then gently bringing attention back into the body again as you start to feel the weight of the body again, the points of contact between the body and the chair and the floor. Starting to notice sounds, bringing a bit of movement to the body, gently bringing yourself back into the space around you, and opening the eyes whenever you're ready.